Okay, so the first thing you want to do is loosen your tire while it's still on the car, and then jack it up, and then loosen the nuts all the way off. And then this is how it should look exposed, like this. Then you want to try to get these two screws out. If you have those screws in your rotor, you want to take those out. Hopefully you don't have them in there, because sometimes they could be a BI. Then you want to take out this screw here, take this screw off, and you may need another wrench to counter it. Now, if you're just doing a brake job, okay, the rotor sometimes, the caliper sometimes is stuck on the pad, so you have to do that just a little bit. And that's going to give your caliper a little space. Then you will take that up, right? That's the caliper. Then you would take your brake pads out. You will put your new ones in. If you was only doing brakes, put your screw back in, and that brake job is done. But we're doing brakes and rotors here. So look, with that bottom screw out, we're just going to slide the top one out. We're not going to even take that screw off the top. We're just going to slide it out like that. Comes right out. See how the screw is still in the housing? Flip that over. Then we're going to hit these two screws here. 1, 2. And that's going to take the caliper bracket off. Once the caliper bracket off, it looks like this. You may have to bang it with a hammer. Since we're changing the rotor, we're going to bang that with a hammer and knock that right off. Then put the new one on with the new pads. Yes, it'll just be a bang with a hammer and it'll come off. Don't be scared to hit it. Now the bracket, we put the bracket back on. The new rotor, the pads. Now we're going to take the caliper. Look, slide that right back in. My screws is in there. I'm going to squeeze that caliper in with a I'm going to squeeze that caliper in with a channel lock. Where's my channel lock? Yeah, just lightly squeeze that back in. Some people will tell you put an old brake pad on there so you don't damage the caliper, but when you're good enough to do it, you can do it just like that. Then just close it back up. Tighten your screw back up. That's a brake and rotor job. 2013 Veloster. Front pads and front rotor job. Hit that like and that sub button. Thanks.